Good morning, Storytime friends. It's Hannah at the Barkman branch, and I am here in a beautiful spot in our library surrounded by butterflies and flowers because today we are going to be reading about gardens. So let's get up, shake our sillies out, and get all ready to read about beautiful plants and animals and gardens. Are you all ready? Let's see if we're ready for a story. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, turn around. If you're ready for a story, turn around. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, turn around. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, take a seat. Very nice story time, friends. Everyone get settled in. I will put my ukulele away, and then we will have some fun reading all about gardens. So let's get started with our first story today. This is called Quiet in the Garden, and it's written and illustrated by Aleki. Look at that! What do we see in this little boy's lap? We had them on the wall behind us last week. That's right, I see a cute little bunny rabbit. Quiet in the garden. I love to go out in the garden. I see flowers, bushes, berries, trees, and a little pond. I sit quietly. If I am very still, I see more. I am so quiet, I even hear sounds around me. Chirp, squeak, crunch. I can almost hear a butterfly flutter by. I sit still and listen. Today, a robin flew down and nibbled red berries from a bush. Why did you do that? Asked a snail. I was hungry, said the robin, and it flew off. The snail ate holes in some leaves. Why did you do that? Asked a butterfly. It's what I do when I'm hungry, said the snail as it slid away. The butterfly sipped nectar from the flowers. Why did you do that? Asked a worm. I was thirsty, said the butterfly, and it is so tasty and sweet. The worm swiggled in the soil to eat bits of plants and bugs. Why did you do that? Asked a squirrel. I was hungry, said the worm, squiggling under again. Goodbye. The squirrel crunched on an acorn. Why did you do that? Asked a spider. I was hungry, said the squirrel, crunching away. The spider caught a fly in its web. Oops, said a turtle. Well, I am hungry too, said the spider as it ate the fly. I watched the turtle munch on soft moss by a rock. Why did you do that? Asked a lizard. I was hungry, said the turtle. Mmm. The lizard crawled along a wall and snapped up a moth. Ribbit, why'd you do that? Asked a frog. I was hungry, said the lizard, and I couldn't wait until dinner time. The frog hopped up and caught a gnat. "Why'd you do that?" asked a fish. "Ribbit, I was hungry," said the frog, "and I did not want to eat you." The fish nibbled some algae. "Why did you do that?" asked a mouse. "Blub, blub, I was hungry," said the fish, and it dove for more. The mouse crunched seeds, leaves, berries, and bugs in the compost heap. "Why did you do that?" asked the rabbit. Why do you think the mouse did that, Storytime friends? That's right, the mouse was also hungry. "I was very, very hungry," said the mouse, chomping on an apple core, "and I still am." My rabbit nibbled on a leaf. "I know why you did that," I said. My rabbit didn't say, it just munched away. I picked apples, berries, radishes, carrots, a cucumber, and more for a picnic with my friends. Why do you think the boy picked all those things? The robin, snail, butterfly, worm, the squirrel, spider, turtle, lizard, the frog, fish, mouse, and my rabbit. What a racket they all made! Bzz, nibble, chomp, 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 chew, 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 crunch, bite, sit, swallow, munch. We were hungry in the yummy and not so quiet garden with food enough for all. The boy picked all those things because he was hungry, and all of those animals were hungry in the garden. That was a lot of different animals in the garden, wasn't it? Rabbits and robins, squirrels and worms. You can find all kinds of things in a garden if you look closely. What else can you do in the garden besides look at all of the beautiful plants and all the cool different hungry animals? That's right, you can plant new things in a garden. You could plant vegetables to eat, you could plant beautiful flowers or big trees. You could plant all kinds of things. Let's do a little activity together where we make our garden and dig things up. Let's dig a little hole, plant a little seed, pour a little water, pull a little weed, throw it away, chase a little bug, hi-ho, there he goes. Give a little sunshine, grow a little rose, and smell it. Let's do it again together, Storytime friends. Do the motions with me as we do the different things in the garden. Let's dig a little hole, plant a little seed, pour a little water, pull a little weed, throw it away, chase a little bug, hi-ho, there he goes. Give a little sunshine, grow a little rose. It's so fun to spend time in a garden, isn't it? Feeling the sunshine and listening to all the birds and bugs and smelling the flowers. But our next story is about someone who doesn't go into the garden or do gardening during the day when there's all the nice sunshine and all of the water and sun to plant and grow gardens. Instead of going in the day, we're going to read about the night gardener. And this is by the Fan Brothers, and this is read with permission from Simon & Schuster. The night gardener. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I haven't. Here's our first page. Do you see the man with all of his tools? Gardening tools, but at night. William looked out his window to find a commotion on the street. He quickly dressed, ran downstairs, and raced out the door to discover The wise owl had appeared overnight, as if by magic. William spent the whole day staring at it in wonder. That night, he went to sleep with a sense of excitement. The following morning, William was not disappointed. What did the night gardener do now? He cut those two trees to look like a cat. What a cool gardener, making all kinds of shapes out of trees. Look at these. Each day, William discovered a new topiary. Next was a friendly rabbit, followed by a pretty parakeet. And then a playful elephant. With each new sculpture, the crowds grew and grew. Something was happening on Grimlock Lane. Something good. The next day, William dashed out of his house and followed the crowds, only to find... What do you think William found this day? What did the night gardener make? Maybe a snake? Or a house? Or a butterfly? Whoa, even cooler. The most magnificent masterpiece yet. Look at that amazing dragon. Festivities continued long after the sun had set. As William was about to head home, he spotted someone unfamiliar. Could it be? The gentleman turned to William. There are so many trees in this park, I could use a little help. It was the night gardener. Under the light of a full moon, they worked deep into the night. William awoke to the sound of happy families walking by, and a gift from the night gardener. What did the night gardener give William? His own shears to cut the trees into topiaries, just like the night gardener did. The whole town had come out to admire the night gardener's and William's hard work. What kind of animals did they turn the topiaries into? I see a whale in the back. That's right, a giraffe, a llama, all kinds of amazing animals. Over time, the leaves changed. And then fell. And there was no evidence that the night gardener had ever been to Grimlock Lane. But the people of the small town were never the same. The end. And that's the story of the night gardener. So we always think of sunshine and beautiful flowers, but the night gardener, what did he do instead? That's right, Storytime friends. He instead created lots of beautiful topiaries by trimming trees into cool shapes. That sounds like a lot of fun. Have you ever seen a topiary in real life? They're really amazing if you get to see one. They can do all kinds of amazing animals and shapes and colors and flowers. They look really cool. So thank you so much for reading with me today about the night gardener and about listening very quietly in the garden to hear all of the animals. And I hope this week you get to go out and enjoy some beautiful things in the garden. Maybe go find some butterflies and enjoy some beautiful flowers. I will see you next week where we are going to read about dinosaurs. So get your best dinosaur roar ready, and I will see you next week. And this week, enjoy some time in the garden. Have a good week, Storytime friends. I'll see you soon.